The men from DeSales, Moravian, Muhlenberg, East Stroudsburg, and Kutztown were in attendance at the small college luncheon yesterday afternoon at Starter's Pub. 6 young men were honored on the 2009-2010 Team of the Year, but by the end of the day, only one was going to leave as the Player of the Year. Erica Rose has more.
As Muhlenberg is still searching for their final spot in the playoffs, Moravian is already out of it. But the standout team this year has been DeSales, as Coach Scott Koval got his 300th win on Tuesday night and is just 1 win away from 13, the most they've ever had in conference play. And it helps to have a player like Darnell Broswell, an All-American, whose performance the past 4 years has been nothing short of just that.
We've had a tremendous year so far. Obviously, the biggest part of the year is coming up next weekend. We've won the regular season championship in a Freedom Conference, which is one of our goals. We host a playoff, which was another one of our goals. Now we just have to follow through and hopefully play our best basketball next week.
At 12-1 in the conference, DeSales is very happy with their season up to this point, but there are still 2 things left to be accomplished. As a team, the win will give the Bulldogs their winningest conference record ever, and individually, Darnell Broswell comes in 16 points shy of breaking the all-time scoring record of 1,630.
To have that achievement possibly happen is a great feeling, because I didn't score 1,000 points in high school, so it feels good to enter Saturday's game 16 points away from achieving that great achievement and leaving my mark on DeSales basketball program.
I don't really have the words to properly put in perspective his impact on our program over the last 4 years. He's just a really special player and a special person. And what he brings, all the honors, the All-American honors, the conference MVP honors, all the things that he has accumulated really pales in comparison to what he brings every day to practice. You know, his leadership abilities, his work ethic, his drive, his determination.
As DeSales looks to set some records, Muhlenberg's ideal scenario is to get a first-round bye in playoffs. And after dropping their last 4 games, they've made it a little difficult on themselves. But if they can pull out the win this Saturday in their final game and get a little help from a Washington loss, they may still have a good shot.
We're tied for 3rd, and with 1 game to go in the regular season. We could still finish anywhere 3rd, 4th, or 5th. 3rd gives you first-round bye. That's obviously preferable. 4th gives you a home game. 5th, you have to travel. But the bottom line is you just got to get in. We are in, and we need to concentrate on just playing well.
Saturday's going to be a very big game for us. You know, we were hoping to have something clinched by now, but you know, we've been on a little bit of a skid, and we know how much Saturday means to us. We know how much it means to your Sinus, and you know, we're hoping to get the job done there.
Moravian didn't have the season they hoped for, and with only 2 seniors and 2 juniors, they needed a lot of young talent to step up. And although they play their final game on Saturday, they've come a long way since the start of the season.
We've been way better in terms of our field goal percentage defensively, so that teams are having a more difficult time scoring against us. And that's important for us.
Each of these teams, plus 4 others, showed up to Starter's Pub Thursday afternoon for the Lehigh Valley Small College basketball luncheon. 6 players were nominated to the men's 2009-2010 Team of the Year, among them Darnell Broswell and Spencer Liddic. But the Player of the Year is Kutztown's Stephen Dennis, an obvious standout, leading Division II scoring, averaging 27.2 points per game, 2nd in PSAC and assists, and 5th in steals.
It's a great honor. Player of the Year is just an honor on its own, just to be known as a Player of the Year anywhere. So I feel good to be the Player of the Year at the Lehigh Valley.
On the scene from Starter's Pub in Bethlehem, I'm Erica Rose, 2 Sports.